How are you?
Hi, everybody. How are you today?
What's up, everybody?
Um, what took me so long, why I'm late, is because I'm really stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. I have information that will destroy this family, destroy them. I like Tamar and I like Tony. Sorry, Miss E, I don't want to talk about anyone's mother. Do better. I don't like you. You could have ended all of this months ago, but you didn't. Towanda is as evil as they come. This girl is just born. Just, you guys know she's got a criminal record of lying and stealing and thieving. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck because when I interviewed Kevin Sr., I like him. I don't even want to see him sad. So I'm going to try to tell this story the best that I can without getting into the details, and I'm gonna need y'all to read in between the lines. It's good people. Kevin Sr., y'all seen it. He's a good man. The reason why Tracy put everything in Junior's name, because she knew this was coming. He came on my show. I was so grateful. He was honest. People loved him. There's not one negative comment in the comment section.
Right.
Towanda couldn't take it. Towanda, we know it was you who released the damn tapes with your evil self. We know it was you.
Dirty
The
Wanda.
only reason I'm not annihilating you right now is because of the children. So when Tracy was alive, none of the sisters liked Sean. None. Called him a weirdo, strange, said he shouldn't be around Towanda's children. Towanda get mad. Tracy didn't even like him either. Nobody wanted him around. You know why. Because you begged me not to say nothing. And, right. I wasn't. But y'all keep tripping with Senior. I feel like you forcing my hand. Your lazy ass ain't really had a job your whole life. And that's no shade. I'm talking truth right here. Any opportunity you can to make money, you will. You came on that show, Braxton Family Values. You were not the star of the show. That show was for Tamar and Tony, but you made some money off of it. Got a little fame. Couldn't parlay it into anything else because you can't sing. You can't act. You're just a professional con artist. No, you don't have any money now. We all know that Miss E begged Tamar to do it. She didn't want to do it. I mean, Miss E, I don't even know why you insisted, because you know what happened to Tamar the last time she did that. So, I mean, you could say you were looking out for your two broke children, Towanda and Trina, but you don't give a damn about Tamar. Tamar, you're absolutely right when you called your family toxic. Stay away from them. Stay away. They mean you no good. The reason why Towanda ain't talking to you is because you don't like Sean. Who would like Sean? Who in their right mind would like Sean? After the things that your family found, who in their right mind would like Sean? Something wrong with you. If my sisters didn't like my spouse and they had a reason that they didn't like him, well, I would take pause. Not you. You go get engaged to him like it didn't happen. Let's just. Then you come on this show. You guys should have never came back to the show. Should have never came back to the show. So you're out of money and she's out of money. And maybe Vaughn talking to Trina in the kind of way, because she's easily led. Some people will call her dumb. I don't care if you got a nice personality or not. For me, your choices are your choices. If you decide to side on evil, that's what you chose. I don't care how nice you are and how good you can tell a joke. But back in the day when the rest of the sisters didn't like him, you didn't like him either, Trina. Okay. These are rumors. This is what I'm hearing. You didn't like him either. I don't like him now. I said he's easier to talk to than Towanda, but I still got that shit in the back of my head of what they saying that he's doing. I don't like him. I ain't gonna shout you out. I'm not gonna put you on a pedestal. When everybody else don't like you, I need to take pause and find out what's going on. You know I know what's going on. So you come on this show, you don't have a storyline because your real storyline would be like, what's Sean up to? That would be your real storyline. Why everybody don't like Sean?
Mm-hmm.
So you use your nephew, Junior. Okay, I go back and forth with Junior too, because I know that Kevin Sr. is mourning. He's in deep mourning. That's why I think what y'all doing to him is ugly. I don't want to upset him. I don't. Harry told me don't say it. I'm not gonna say it. But Kevin Jr., you need to do better. This is just crazy. Y'all all going after this man. Tawanda's trying to make him the scapegoat in her storyline this season. So is Trina.
Mm-hmm.
They know damn well there's somebody else should be the storyline this season. That's Sean. Sean Hall should be the storyline of the Braxtons. So I'm gonna sit here, Perry, and let you explain the tape as I debate the truth about Kevin Jr.
Okay.
Let me play this tape. So we did an interview with Kevin Sr., who I loved instantly. You could just see the pain that he's in. Nobody understands what it feels like to lose a spouse after 30 something years of marriage. I think they married 25. I talk about knowing this person.
Mm-hmm.
Perry, I wouldn't be able to function either.
Right.
He's in pain, but y'all want to make him the scapegoat because you don't want everybody to see that you're using your nephew both financially and as a storyline to stay on the show. I say the Braxton show needs to keep being aired without Towanda, Trina, and Miss E. No one cares about y'all, no way. The numbers are down because we don't like seeing y'all beating up on people that are grieving.
It's probably gonna get canceled.
You're mad at your sister Towanda, Tamar, because she don't like your soon-to-be husband. You out your mind to marry that man. But instead of having an adult conversation with her, you play passive aggressive. And you're kind of bad at it. So I don't even know how you've been getting away with playing passive aggressive all these years. Maybe your family just refused to see what you really are. You got mad because Kevin Sr. came on here and everybody who's allowed to make their own decisions. I didn't say you should like Kevin Sr. We just told the story. Not one bad comment, not one. So now you know the Braxtons is looking bad. You dropped that tape.
Yep.
Can't nobody tell me nothing different. You dropped it because you're mad. Because the public start liking him and saying, what kind of family is y'all? So you drop the tape. You don't say the context of the tape, what they talking about on the tape. Your whole goal is to make Kevin Sr., who's in deep mourning, look bad. But you played yourself. You played yourself. You, Trina, and Miss E is looking bad. I mean, if I was a public, I didn't even watch that show no more. Because all y'all doing is lying to us, covering up for Kevin Jr., who everybody know has his problems. I'm not going to say what they are. You got your problems. Covering up. If you're going to tell the story, tell the whole damn story. If you want to make him the storyline, tell the story.
Yeah.
Let me play this tape and then Perry will say his part. Child. And y'all know dropping tea is what I do. But I don't destroy families. And if I came out and said what all this really was about, the Braxtons would be done. Let me play this for you guys. So there was a tape released on Monday, and they're saying that it shows Kevin Jr. having a fight, and that Kevin Sr. put his hands on Kevin Jr. And according to the rumors, he's mad. Listen to this. He's mad because he didn't get anything from the will. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, this was done before that damn show was aired. Okay. He mad because he didn't get anything in the will. Please go back and read the will. She put Junior in charge because she knew y'all were going to do what y'all doing now. Tracy did not like Sean. And I dare anybody to call me a liar. None of those sisters like Sean. That's why I'm looking at Trina like, okay, it's one thing to be weak-minded, but you taking this to a whole nother level. Y'all like Trina. I don't like Trina either. She's about as worthless as Towanda.
She's a follower also.
Nah, Perry, don't give her that out that she's a follower. You're a co-conspirator. You were in on it. You know what the hell is going on. I give your marriage 1 year. Von's going to be gone because who could put up with a person like that? 1 year. I give your marriage 1 year. Von going to get the hell out of there. You played victim because he was talking to you bad. He got to talk to you that way because you wishy-washy. Some people call it fickle. I don't know. I just don't like you, period. And I ain't giving you an out like everybody else is giving you an out. Von need to get out of there because you're going to be dealing with that whole family for the rest of your life. And you think you had it bad now. And with Mama E, she don't care. She don't care. She wants... I'm not going to talk about nobody's mother. Let me play this tape, and then I'm going to let Perry do the rest. Well, I decide what I'm going to do. That's why it took me so long to come on. I don't want to blindside anybody. Hold on, let me read this really quick. It's a super chat. Please accept our apologies, Tamar. We thought you were the problem all these years, and Trina is naive and gullible. Please accept our apologies, Tamar. Mm-hmm. When she said that they are responsible for breaking up her marriage, they are, but they're doing it because they're jealous. And Tawanda's the lead. She's the leader. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Miss... Let me play this tape and then Perry.
Maybe you're right about something. Like, I'm not going to criticize your analogy of why Von treat Trina that way, but it could be that he just knows she's full of shit, and then he got to just overtalk her because she's nothing but a family puppet. Well, conspirator, like you said too, because
she's co-conspirator. You can't say, "Oh, Trina's so nice," and it's Towanda. No, it's both of them.
Right.
See, and y'all dumb. Y'all should have thought about what was going to happen when y'all released that tape, because I've been telling you. I can only hold this in for so much longer. I've been telling you. You think because you talked to me and I said I'll back down that, I said I'll back down if you act right. I'll act right. You ain't acting right. The only reason I'm not spilling it because it involves children, but y'all need to read between the lines. Never liked Towanda. Not one day did I ever like her. Not even when she was in Starting Over. Girl, you just wanted to be on TV. You wasn't about being a better person. You was about being on television. Child.
And not even when she had hair.
So this is the tape that was released. Perry, did you want to say anything about it before?
Yeah, I was saying that. No, everybody understand your past with Towanda, and you didn't. You never really liked her, even when she had hair. You know, let's keep it real. Like, these people are becoming more disgusting by the moment. And we're going to get into it in a few minutes after we go over this tape that they're using to mess up this man's character. Now, we can go back and say, well, this happened in a marriage. People only stay in a marriage because they want to, they choose to. And whatever they had in their marriage, that's between them two and all this other stuff. But right now, the things going on now is that this family is just basically, now that Tracy's gone, want to just, keep Kevin Sr. down the road and take over to money grub off Tracy passing. Because let's keep it real. It's been plenty of times, and we don't see it on tape, that they didn't even care for her. But they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about this incident that we're about ready to see and try to blow it out of proportion. When, if they got this little clipping, they got more. And ask yourself, why ain't they show more from the beginning and more after the ending? Go ahead, Sharrell.
Okay, this is the tape that we're talking about.
Motherfucking there you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. Me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if Lincoln live in our house, you know what? At the condo, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no.
It doesn't go ahead, Perry, take it from there.
Okay. And now, people, you notice that he'll keep saying, you told me no. You said that I couldn't live in the house. That's what this thing is all about. People want to go back and just act like it's way more than that. When he keeps saying, he told me, you told me no, he said no to them actually moving into his condo. Because they was no longer in the family house. That house was sold 5 years ago. Him and Tracy was by themselves, moved into a condo. Now, he enjoyed seeing his grandkids at his house, but he knew it was more space if she would have stayed with Olivia, would have stayed at her parents' house, because they only had 2 months before their house was finished. And this little altercation is going back. They were going back and forth about, well, you told me no, I couldn't move into the house. That's what happened. And the reason why he was actually there at the house, because this was during the time when Kevin was on an ankle monitor for 3 months and had to stay. He was staying at this, not the sister Towanda, this Towanda that was like part of security, supposed to be the stepmother, but she was brought in by Tracy a long time ago through the management company. They became friends and all this stuff. So, and Tracy, I'm sorry, Towanda is one of these girls who, now that Tracy's gone, she'll do anything to stay with the Braxton family. So she's this person that always want to keep feeding things to them. She's supposed to be the godmother, close to them, but she keep feeding the Braxton stuff to go after Kevin Sr. for money, because they actually want the images and Tracy likeness to belong to them. That's why they trying to kick Kevin Sr. out the way, have Junior do it, because Junior was named the executive at the wheel, but until he get things leveled out, then he'll be able to handle these things. But the family want to go ahead and take him under their wing now, because they can capitalize off of it, which, like Kevin said during the interview, Kevin Sr., they only spent 20% of their time before, like years down the road, with Kevin Jr. So now the greed of it all. So now when Kevin come out and speak his piece on Sharrell's World, if you haven't seen the interview, go and check it out. He came across credible to me and all these things. And they had a chance to come on to respond, no calls. But what we did get is this video of this incident that happened in July. In July, no charges was filed, anything. And this is when Kevin Jr. was staying, when he was on this house arrest, I guess, if you want to call it, with an ankle bracelet. He was staying with Towanda, not the sister. the security management team, right? Now, Kevin Sr. went over because Kevin Jr. was going through a crisis, you know, dealing with his mama passing. And I just leave that there. That led them out to this altercation where they start going back and forth about, you told me no, I couldn't live in the house. And that's what happened. And then apparently, it's no close up. I'm just telling you, Kevin shoved him. They went back and forth. Things happen. Father and son have altercations, but they making a big deal out of it. If it was that bad, it would have been some charges pressed. If it was that bad, it would have came out in July if they were so concerned. This tape was handed over to the attorneys for the Braxtons. They said that they'll hold this tape because Junior was going through a lot of stuff already. It would just cause more stress. Now, how ironically that the tape come out after Kevin Sr. speaks and people start to, their eyes start to open. Now they really got to go after his character. So they released this tape, not the full entirely, just a little couple pieces. So you could say he's an animal. He's this. So if you were to play the tape again after people hearing that, Sharrell, just for them to sort of understand, he didn't say you caused your mama cancer. He said it was before your mama had cancer when they was going back and forth.
Let me play this one more time for Perry, and then I've got stuff to say.
Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. No. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if they can live in our house, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no.
Now that whole tape should not represent somebody's whole life. It was like about this big. That's why they're messy. They're really, really messy. But I'm dealing with the. And did you want to say something, Perry? Because I'm
not before you get into it. And this is how we truly know. Everybody know Trina got a little cooking channel. She had said in response to Kevin Sr., "Don't make me release the tape. Don't make me release the tape." So he go out and do an interview on Sharrell's World. People start to open their eyes to see what's going on. Here come the tape. So you're right. Trina is just as guilty.
She is.
Yeah.
I don't cut no slack for Trina. There's a reason you can't keep a man. You did see, you're just doing. Let me say this. This is a Kevin Surratt channel, meaning we seen through Towanda since day one. We support him and we want to make life as easy for him as we can so he can get through this grieving. So I'm going to tell you what the real problem is. I all but said it. But I want you guys, if you guys are feeling any type of way, ask Towanda, how come you not telling the real story about Sean Hall? Ask her. Sharrell said there's a story that involves your fiance, Sean Hall. Just ask her. See what she say. When she go live on after the show, I think it's tomorrow. When she go live, no, today's Friday, right? When she goes live today after the show, y'all question her about Sharrell's work. Sharrell said the real storyline is Sean Hall. She said none of the sisters liked him. Why don't they like him? Ask. Let's see what she do. Okay? We'll see what she do. Because this show need to be canceled. Towanda, why can't you find your own money? Why you got to use somebody else? A grown man. And let's forget, Kevin Jr. is 30 years old, 29. That's a grown man. And I just want to tell Kevin, I'm going really light on Kevin Jr. And let me tell you why. Because I know how much your father loves you. And when you love someone, you put on blinders. And everybody's giving him an excuse. But why aren't you standing by his side? Why ain't you telling them hyenas, leave my dad alone? Back up. Back up. Why ain't you standing up for your father? You're half of his DNA. Tracy's the other half.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need Kevin Jr. to go a little bit harder for dad. So I'm leaving dad out to drive by himself.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Hashtag Towanda talk about Sean. This is a new hashtag Towanda talk about Sean. We want to know. We want to know why we don't know nothing about him.
Mm-hmm.
You said he's a producer, but when the last time he produced a song? We want to know. Why don't your family like Sean? What changed Trina's mind about Sean? What happened? Miss E, don't you want to know more about Sean? Do you even know? They said all the sisters don't like him. Where do you stand in this situation with Sean? Why Sean get to come on after the show and give his little spin? I done told y'all he got a record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody else besides me need to dig into Sean's background. Okay, we want to know. We want Sean. We want Sean.
You got a point though, right? I mean, because this whole episode, this year, Braxton was basically about Kevin Sr., why they didn't show up, how wrong he is, he can't be on the show. When they get other things they could be talking about, because now Towanda might not have hair, but she got a storyline.
What's the
Right?
storyline?
Did you steal a check from your mama? How many times? How was it going through the bankruptcy process? Right? Who did you choose to be
We
your
want to
man?
know why you stole your mama's check. Is that true?
Yeah,
Did
no,
you steal your mama's check?
that's the thing. It's the other things to talk about. Trina, why is your husband talking to you like this? Why is he over talking you? It's real things that we could learn from it. But no, we're the Braxtons. We're the Braxtons, damn it. You know, so now it's no other need. We didn't want him around when Tracy was here, but now she's gone. We can get rid of him. And now he
Yeah,
want to
they're
go on
trying to get rid.
Sharrell's show and do an interview when Towanda can't stand Sharrell. So let's drop this tape. Trina, stop cooking. Where is this tape at so we can drop it and hurt this man character? And look, let's keep this real. I don't condone violence in no type of way, but we are adults and we're in a real world. And most of you guys that's parents know it's going to be arguments and maybe a little shoving around. So why should this hurt this man character when these people, if they thought it was so bad in July, why wouldn't it release then if they cared so much about him? Your attorneys had it and it didn't supposed to go nowhere, but you just couldn't take it too much no more. Alopecia was gone. You was going to drop the tape. I'm just saying it's messed up how they just go to no levels to hurt this man character. You the Braxtons. You shouldn't have to worry about Kevin Sr. For real, for real. But is it that y'all want to have the rights to Tracy's images and likeness? That's why you got Kevin Jr. You want to take him and have him separate from his father, where y'all can lead him in. We know best. We're famous. We can tell you how, what to do with the money or with the likeness. They trying to get their hands on it. And probably the little fake godmother that she want to say she is, Towanda, she probably ain't never changed a pamper, ain't been around because she was too busy trying to cash that Social Security check that she don't take allegedly from her mama. So
Towanda, did you steal from your mama? Did you do that, Towanda? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. They saying you did.
And would you want
to steal from your mama? You steal from anybody.
Would you want your sisters to come in your relationship and tell you what your man should be doing or not doing? So why the hell are you in Kevin Sr.'s business? These are questions that could be asked. Towanda could have came on the show and said what she wanted to say. She didn't. So y'all out here just really trying to just stop at no end. Let's do the show because we could have looked bad with the funeral things. And at the end of the day, will or no will, that was your sister. That was his wife. And he the one made a vow. Y'all didn't make the vow that I always treat you good, Tracy. I always be this for you, when y'all treated her like shit most of the time.
Yeah.
She's the
Yeah.
wannabe. Why would she have to be a wannabe? Huh? Won't somebody ask Towanda bald ass head that shit? Right? Why are y'all coming at this man like this? It's pathetic. You don't need him. You the Braxtons. Write a song, sing about it, do something. But y'all too crazy about trying to just ruin his reputation. You ain't never had to like him. You didn't say I do at the chapel. His marriage was between him and Tracy. Like your relationship with your freak is between you and the freak. But go ahead, Sharrell.
Who's the freak? Sean?
I'm just saying.
you just call it the freak.
Well, I mean, that's the word of the curve.
Let me see what y'all talking about. You gotta love Perry. Listen, maybe if Kevin Sr. was in a different time in his life, but he's grieving, he lost his soulmate. And that's when y'all decide to attack him. Tracy knew it was coming. That's why she put it in her son's name. But what she probably didn't expect is the son wasn't able to handle it.
Yeah, the son is going through mourning. He got his own crisis going on. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin Sr., let him be a father. Because you guys ain't doing it for y'all kids. Y'all too much worried about what's happening in his household. For one thing, the images and the likeness. If they didn't have that, they would have walked on past like they walked past Tracy years ago. Go ahead, Sharrell.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. It says, Miss Sharrell, you are telling the truth. Miss E could have squashed all of this, but they are money hungry. I'm so glad you are exposing them. And like you, I like Tony and sometimes Tamar. I do. Miss E could have pulled Junior over to the side and said, you know, it seems to be some problems. How can I help? She could have said, Towanda, stop. I know what you're doing. Stop. You know, but, and I think Miss E is too caught up in it. She didn't go to the funeral either. Nothing can stop me from going to my daughter's funeral, period.
Right.
No man, no rumor, nothing.
And let's keep it real. And even if she would have had 5 of them, you'd have been to all 5. But so stop all the bullshit. And let's go back to this one thing too, Sharrell. When this how corrupt they are. When she's going through her illness, getting really bad off medication, they're over there at midnight, not discussing things, having her to agree to things that they want in the will and all this. So when people always go back and say, "Is a reason why she didn't do it," because she could have been under medication, and these ruthless chicks is dictating what happens, right? So it's easy to cast the stone and say, "Oh, well, she had to have a reason." The reason could have been she was on medication. They was over there dictating what they wanted, and she wasn't in no predicament to do. Huh? Go ahead.
I'm about to be real messy right now, but that's where my heart is taking me. Oops, I didn't read that. Did they even love Towanda? Look how they're acting. Look how they're acting. You say you love your sister and you got little butterflies or whatever, hummingbirds all tattooed, but then you treat her husband like this. You're using the son.
Right.
What? And then
Now,
you say you've got the sisterly bond. Go ahead, Perry.
Sharrell, when we speak up the son again, this happened back when he said they first met and went all through these things. Tracy became pregnant. They was in a group. This is the basic of it. The reason why they don't like him, they feel like at the time that he had messed up their group thing because Tracy couldn't do it while she was pregnant. And then I think it went further. I'm the godmother now, but you wanted her to get rid of Junior. Now you the godmother. Now you want Junior to get rid of his father so you can get the likeness and the images. And why would you have to get it from Tracy, Towanda? Shouldn't you have some kind of likeness and images that you could sell yourself? That answer will be
of
hell no.
herself, yeah. Sell your own likeness.
The only thing
Because
you can
ain't
sell
nobody gonna buy your likeness, Towanda.
The only thing she could sell, Trina, is her criminal record. And that should be $1.99 for the whole package.
All right. Treating Kevin Sr., how do they really feel about Tracy? That's you're right. Like they couldn't have cared about Tracy acting the way that they're acting. Now listen, I told y'all that we are a Kevin Surratt Sr. channel. It pains us to see what they're doing to him. Y'all put some encouraging messages in the chat for Surratt Sr. Please, let's try to make this positive. Let's put some encouraging words that'll help him keep going, because he's going through a lot. And he's trying his hardest to repair things with the son, and the son going through a lot. And that's the reason I'm not telling what's going on with Sean, but y'all could figure it out. Y'all know what's going on with Sean. I mean, Towanda, you're just, I don't know what to say about you. He's a little ladybug. Remember, he called himself King Ladybug. Why don't we ask questions about King Ladybug? And then when I brought that up the first time, then she changed her whole Instagram shit to Ladybug. Because I was like, what kind of man call himself the Ladybug? Like, what? A ladybug?
What did he flying up under?
Let me start reading.
No, I just said, I wonder what he flying up under. Ladybug.
Hi, Josh. She says, leave that mourning husband alone. Him and his relationship with his kids is the main focus. Thank you. That's word of encouragement. Kevin, don't think about them. Kevin Sr., you got your own family to worry about. It touches me. Best wishes to you, Kevin Sr. We hope they leave you and Kevin Jr. alone. Okay. Thank you. Kevin Sr., your enemies will become your footstool. Keep carrying yourself with love. Y'all don't know how important that is. When you're going through something, you need to know that people are riding with you. It's something strange about Tawanda's boyfriend, ain't it? He acts very immature. You mean little ladybug is immature and in the family's business too much? Child, it's a lot. Lord, I hope that man haven't done anything to Tawanda's kids or any kids. Shaking my head. Why don't we just start asking? If we want to know, let's just start asking Towanda. Let's ask Towanda.
I mean, the best way to get answers, though, when you want to know something, is go directly and ask her. What's the buzz about your woman? What's the buzz? What's going on?
Yeah. What's Sharrell talking about? I give y'all permission to use my name. Ask Towanda, what is Sharrell's world talking about?
Because she's the only one can clear it up. Yeah, just ask her.
Why are they not sharing stories of Tawanda's kids or Trina's kids? We got to ask. When she goes live, we just want to ask a question in a respectful way. We're not going to be disrespectful about it, but we're going to ask. What's up? Why don't your family like Sean Hall? What's up with Sean? We want to know.
That was a great question. How come we ain't talking about their kids? They all up Kevin Jr.'s ass.
That's right.
Right? So, and everything's, and you so caring. Are you caring about your own damn kids? Let's talk about their story. What kind of grades they making?
You don't want to talk about her kids or any of the other kids. I want to talk about Scrappy. What she call him? Little Scrappy?
Oh,
is it Scrappy?
I don't know.
Scrappy. She call him something. Little bug, little. I don't remember what it was.
I thought she was gonna say Scratchy Cat. I don't know. But anyway, they're a trip. They are a trip.
We, as your supporters, we are there for you. We pray for the best, the outcome of it all with your sons, your peace of mind. Keep God first in your life. He will see it through. This is so beautiful. We love you. Straight out of Benton Harbor, Michigan. I'm from Detroit. We love you, Kevin Sr. Take care. That Vina, that was just that thank you. We support you here, Kevin Sr. We're not gonna let them do that to you. We not. Yes, I remember that. She says, remember Tracy called Towanda a snake. She's worse than a snake. She's terrible. Can you ask Kevin Sr. about the scratchy name? Yes, I know. We ain't never called scratchy. That's going too far. And then my little scratchy. Scratchy. King Ladybug, Wanda needs to focus on her young adult children. She probably wants them entertainment. Sean Hall, a damn creep. He creepy. I told y'all that from day one. He's very, very strange. So we're all on the same page because we're gonna watch it tonight. We're gonna reconvene probably on Monday because y'all know I like to take my weekends off. We're gonna watch the show. We're gonna go to the after show and we're gonna ask her about Sean Hall.
Oh no!
What happened? Why does the family hate Sean Hall? Tamar, please stay in therapy. We're supporting you. Anybody that's willing to better themselves, we support. So we're supporting you. Tony, we know you're busy, and you are the only one that is giving Kevin Sr. a chance. Thank you for that. Miss E, do better.
Right.
Do better. Who else am I missing? Kevin Sr., you got God on your side. Stay prayed up. Keep trying to better your relationship with your son. And we are sorry. And, and we hope there's nothing we can do about your grieving, but we're here for you. And we love Tracy too. We love you guys. Let me go before I start crying again. I always cry when I talk about Kevin Sr. just because I have been married a long time too. And 2 years, it feels like yesterday. So he's still going through that. And Kevin Jr., please support your father. We know you're going through a lot, but you're a damn man. Support him. Sharrell, why was Tamar been so quiet? Tamar has been so quiet because she is in counseling. She's working on herself. She's trying not to cause any more trouble because Tamar didn't have to do that show. She did it for Towanda and Trina for money. She got her money. Mm-hmm. She wanted to stay on the road. She did that show because her mother begged her to come back on the show. And she knows it's not good for her mental health. Let me take this. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Speaking from experience as a grieving spouse. You don't mess with someone who is grieving their spouse. You just don't do it. The way they're doing Kevin Sr. is sad.
Yeah, I agree, Sheila.
Yeah, I better get off before I start.
And I'll just say this real fast, Sharrell, because people always want to put a spin to it. The bottom line is this. Regardless, well, he didn't have the right to have all these funerals. Look, that's his wife at the end of the day. They didn't have to attend, they don't attend, but don't make no damn excuses why you didn't. And use the show to fund money off of, right? Y'all didn't care about the young lady when she was here. Don't act like it now. You only want Kevin Jr. around so you can handle her likeness and images. And how come if Tracy got all this likeness and images, Towanda, Trina, why are y'all so worried? Shouldn't you have your own? Why aren't we talking about your damn kids? Why aren't we talking about the freakiness that's going on in the family? Okay?
Carrie's so messy.
So until then, people leave Kevin alone. And I understand grieving on both sides. Well, both sides are grieving. Yes. I wish both sides the best with the grieving. But just because you're grieving don't mean you have to go and make somebody else's life a living hell. So, yeah, do better, Braxtons. Go ahead, Sharrell.
All right, you guys, we're going to end this because we got to come back. We got more Puffy stories, okay? He's on one right now. Like, he's being exposed. This is the year of exposing. We've exposed Towanda. Now let's finish up with Diddy. So I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Perry, take us out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Bye, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, no, in 2 hours. Pardon, 2 hours.